We often view the African savanna as a place of harsh survival, a relentless arena where only the strongest endure. But every now and then, nature writes a story that defies everything we thought we knew. A story so unexpectedly beautiful, it challenges our deepest assumptions. This is the true and astonishing tale of a blind baby elephant abandoned, vulnerable, and lost, found under the most unlikely protection imaginable. A lone male lion. It's a story that reshapes how we see the animal kingdom, revealing an extraordinary capacity for compassion that crosses species lines. It makes you wonder, could love truly know no bounds even in the wild heart of Africa? Stay with us as we uncover this breathtaking mystery, because what could possibly explain such a miraculous sight? The sun beat down over the vast plains, painting the endless sky in shades of ochre and gold. It was a typical day for the rangers, another routine patrol across the sweeping savanna. But what happened next shattered the routine and unfolded into something unforgettable. Ranger Tabo squinted into the distance, his eyes trained to spot even the slightest ripple in the grass. Years of experience had carved deep lines around his eyes, each one a mark of the countless sunrises and sunsets he'd witnessed in this wild land. He'd seen it, all fierce hunts, great migrations, the raw, brutal beauty of life and death. Beside him sat Ranger Anna, newly graduated and eager to learn. Her notebook overflowed with observations, her passion undeniable. She wanted to protect every creature she encountered. Their Land Rover rumbled along the dusty tracks, a familiar lullaby in the vast silence. But then, something unusual caught Tabo's eye. "Hold on," he murmured, easing the vehicle to a stop. Anna leaned forward, eyebrows furrowed. In the distance, near a small grove of acacia trees, a solitary figure stood. It wasn't a zebra. It wasn't a wildebeest. It was something else, something neither of them expected. As they drew closer, the sight that unfolded before them would forever change how they viewed life in the wild. A lone male lion lay in the shade, his thick black mane rippling in the breeze. His eyes were sharp, alert, but nestled beside him, curled into his golden flank, was a tiny, gray shape. Anna gasped, her hand flying to her mouth. Tabo slammed the brakes. It was a baby elephant. Incredibly small, its legs wobbled, its eyes were cloudy, unfocused, blind, but it wasn't being hunted. It was being protected. The lion, a solitary male often detached from pride life, rested calmly beside the calf, his massive body shielding it from the sun and the world. The baby elephant, no larger than a large dog, nuzzled against him, seeking comfort. It was the last thing either ranger ever expected to see. Their initial fear for the elephant's life gave way to stunned realization. Somehow, the fierce predator had become a gentle guardian. It wasn't survival, it was compassion. This moment exposed something often hidden in nature, a layer of empathy, unexpected and moving. It pushed hard against the boundaries of what we believe about predator and prey. If you witnessed this, how would you react? But the questions didn't stop there. How had this extraordinary bond even formed? How could a blind, defenseless elephant calf find refuge with its natural enemy? The photos and videos taken by the rangers spread like wildfire online. A global conversation ignited. Wildlife experts, scientists, and animal behaviorists around the world scrambled to explain the unexplainable. Dr. Lena Petrova, a renowned ethologist specializing in large mammal social behavior, and Dr. David Chen, a wildlife psychologist, were among the first to weigh in. Together, they studied the footage, analyzing every movement, every interaction, every glance between the unlikely pair. Dr. Petrova proposed a remarkable theory. The elephant's blindness might have been the key. Because he couldn't see, he didn't perceive the lion as a threat, she explained in a virtual conference. And perhaps, in return, the lion didn't see him as prey, not in the traditional sense. Dr. Chen added another perspective. Male lions that live alone often display unusual behavioral patterns. He said, "We've seen isolated cases of cross-species bonding or protective behavior. It's rare but not impossible. Often it stems from redirected parental instincts, triggered by unique circumstances." They hypothesized that this particular lion might have experienced a hormonal change, or perhaps a past trauma, that shifted his instincts from aggression to care. The baby elephant's utter helplessness, its cries, its need for warmth and safety could have activated a dormant paternal response within the lion. And so, in one of the most brutal landscapes on Earth, something remarkable happened. A predator laid aside its nature, a helpless calf found a protector, and the world got to witness one of the most moving displays of interspecies connection ever recorded. Because sometimes, even in the wild, love finds a way. Some primal instinct stirred within him. Further observation revealed even more about this mysterious lion. He appeared to be an older male, perhaps, one who had endured many battles, leaving him less capable of hunting effectively. Or maybe he had simply become separated from his pride. Whatever his past, his condition, his isolation, and now his unusual role in nurturing a helpless calf, all added depth to this astonishing encounter. The more we learned, the more extraordinary it became. This wasn't just a random anomaly. It suggested a deep, complex emotional intelligence within these animals, something that challenges the rigid categories we often place on the natural world. It invited a profound question: what else might we be missing about the animal kingdom? While the scientific community grappled with explanations, the human heart needed none. The story spoke for itself. Beyond the research and theories, this moment touched something raw and real, something universal. The image of the blind elephant, affectionately named Zazu by the rangers nestled safely beside its lion guardian, struck a chord with people around the world. It became a symbol of hope, a powerful reminder of the invisible threads that connect all life. For Ranger Tabo, who had spent a lifetime witnessing the heartbreak of poaching, conflict, and survival, the sight of Zazu and the lion was nothing short of a revelation. Once stoic and reserved, he found a renewed sense of purpose. "You see, so much cruelty," he shared, his voice rough with emotion. "And then, you see this. It reminds you that pure good still exists in the world, even in the wild." He became a quiet yet passionate advocate, sharing Zazu's story with anyone who would listen, emphasizing the unexpected kindness hidden in nature's most fearsome corners. Ranger Anna, once shocked by the sight, now carried a fierce determination. She turned Zazu's story into a mission. Every community outreach event, every school visit, began with the same message: "This isn't just a miracle," she would say to wide-eyed children. "It's a lesson that compassion knows no species, no boundaries." Anna led workshops teaching local villagers the importance of coexistence and the fragile harmony of their shared ecosystem. Where once lions were feared, they were now seen as something more complex, emotional, capable of unexpected tenderness. Zazu's story resonated far and wide, drawing attention to the delicate balance of nature and the urgent need for conservation. Donations poured in for the local wildlife reserve, allowing for expanded anti-poaching patrols, upgraded rehabilitation centers, and improved ranger training. It became a ripple effect, a single moment of kindness, sparking a wave of change. Because this isn't just a story about animals, it's a mirror, a reflection of our own capacity for empathy, and our responsibility to protect the vulnerable. It's a reminder that empathy is not exclusive to humans. It's a universal language, spoken in the quiet moments between species, in the instinct to protect, to comfort, to care. It reminds us of our role as guardians of this earth. How will you be part of this story? As this remarkable chapter closed, the lessons it left behind echoed far beyond the plains of Africa. The story of Zazu, the blind elephant calf, and the lion who chose to protect, rather than prey, isn't just an anomaly. It's a message that it tells us that even in the most unforgiving corners of the world, compassion can bloom. It's a quiet but powerful reminder that empathy exists in places we least expect, and it can thrive in the most unlikely of hearts. This story goes beyond wildlife. It's a call to our shared humanity, a gentle solution to a harsh world. If we can learn from nature's silent acts of kindness, perhaps we can find more compassion in our own communities. Zazu's journey leaves us with wonder, with hope, and with one undeniable truth: every life has value. His story is a beacon illuminating the depth of connection that can arise when fear gives way to understanding, and when vulnerability is met not with violence, but with care. Though their bond touched hearts worldwide, the rangers and scientists understood that Zazu's long-term well-being required intervention. After weeks of careful observation, and with great care, the calf was gently relocated to a specialized elephant sanctuary. There, Zazu began a new chapter surrounded by his own kind, learning the ways of the herd, and continuing his life in safety and love. His story remains a lasting tribute to the mystery of the wild, to the power of compassion, and to the crucial role we play in protecting it. If this story moved you, if it sparked even a flicker of wonder or a renewed sense of responsibility, then there's more to discover. Subscribe to our channel for more awe-inspiring true stories from the natural world. Hit the notification bell so you never miss another journey into the wild. And please share this story with someone who could use a reminder of the magic, hope, and compassion that still exists in our world. Let's protect these incredible wonders, because stories like Zazu's aren't just tales of the wild. They're reflections of the best within us all.